topic, because I know it's really, really confusing and it's frustrating for the fans and it's frustrating.
Okay, you don't need 10 seconds for him. That's the Dallas Wings general manager, Kurt Miller. Gay.
Just dealing with an illness and just being extremely cautious and supportive as an organization. So hope to have it back soon.
I don't think you need 10 seconds for him either. That's Chris Klocanes. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. That's the Dallas Wings head coach, and he's gay.
In answer that, Jordan Canada had a phenomenal first half, scoring 26 points, knocking down 6 3-pointers. That's as many threes as she had made all this season. She was 6 of 29 coming in. And so after that first half, by the way, she was held to 4 points.
Yeah. Okay, so that was Scott Agnes, not gay. I just wanted to throw in a not gay guy, but he covers the Indiana Fever. And I wanted to show that clip because the theme of today's video is going to be the rigging. Particularly, there's two kinds of ball rigging that I'm interested in, or I'm honing in on. One of them is helping the ball go in the net, and the other one is trying to keep the ball out of the rim for the opposing team shooting. And I think a lot of the teams against the Indiana Fever are rigging to have both of them. But the last game against the Atlanta Dream had some evidence of rigging. I was going to show where he says Jordan Kennedy had like a record 6 in the first half, and I don't think she had any after that. And he said it's because they stopped her. It's not true. I'm going to show they just wanted to let her keep shooting, but she wouldn't shoot because the game riggers were saying this is getting to be too obvious. So they were leaving her wide open the whole second half, and she didn't take another shot, I don't think, or she did, and she was missing them. So that, I think, was caught. But I didn't have a chance because they're starting the game today at 1. I thought they were going to start later tonight in about 15 minutes, so I got to get this one done and out. Okay, so that's all. That's the only reason I showed that, is because that's the theme of today. I'll maybe do the video showing the rigging. I already showed that was a WNBA record. Jordan Canada, during the last game against the Fever, set a WNBA record of an 83.3% game 3-point percentage with 5 or more shots made of 3 points. So who was that? That wasn't. And it was because the Alicia Gray and Rhyne Howard have the spotlight on them for rigging. And I'll show you why. They're coming up next. Not necessarily, I don't have Alicia Gray, but those guards, oh yeah, they do, because they're like the number 1 and number 2 3 points made in the whole league right now. They're rigging in their favor. So there's a lot of rigging going on at the, it's not going to, in the second half of the season. At the, who was that? Atlanta Dream has a lot of 3-point rigging going on. Okay, that's the point, and that's not going to happen in the second half. This guy, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'll speak to that directly, and then I'll actually give everybody an action step that when you say this, if you remember this and you apply this every day, it will change your mindset.
That one's harder. I wanted to go on for longer than 10 seconds. I'm going to put him in the not gay close call. Or gay close call. It's like 50-50 to me right now, but close enough to. I'm going to put him in the gay close call because in times of war, if you're not sure, you go on this side. So why is this Ben Newman guy here? Because there are some gay Nazis online. It's Correlation, the Nosy 1-4. They follow the Indiana Fever. I think this CKACG, this account. I think they're run by the same gay person. They've been online and they show up on my For You feed a lot, and they're saying, who is this guy after the last game, this bald guy? And then in the comments they say that's Ben Newman. So I just wanted to point out that Ben Newman, I don't know if he's gay or not, but I do have a red flag for 2 reasons of him. You guys do whatever you want. The Indiana Fever is going to be fine if you just let them just keep Colson out and anyway, Austin Kelly away from the team and Colson away from the team. But this guy, when you look at him, he's on. He has like a LinkedIn, and he's Jewish. Newman is a Jewish name, by the way. born Jewish and was Jewish until 2008, and then he accepted Christ in his heart. So Jewish Christian, it's religion swamp stuff. I just don't trust that. He might be gay. I don't trust it. But then when you're looking at his X account, he looks pretty legit, like trying to push some. He's like a mortgage guy. Don't trust that. That's kind of a slimy area. But then this, he reposted this. Okay.
Each time our team was exposed to something new, it wasn't seen as a problem.
Okay, gay.
Or anything.
Chris, what was the name of there? Dang it. Anyway, this guy, what the heck? Come on, guys. Come on, get out of my face. What was his name? Sam Presti. Okay, he's gay, and he's our 5th gay guy for today, gay of the day. And he is the GM for the Oklahoma Thunder. Okay, OKC Thunder. Oh, vice credit? No, he's the GM, gay. Okay, so yeah. And we have Ben Newman reposting this guy. So that's what, I mean, Ben Newman, I would say I'm having a hard time. I would say close call, but because of these things, he's religion swamp. He's reposting the gay GM of the Oklahoma Thunder, and what other reason? He's just, I would say keep him away from the team because he's gay. Gay is toxicity, okay? That's my advice, and all the gay accounts are like highlighting him. The gay accounts are highlighting him in a negative way. Okay. Oh, the Wordle of the day, GNOME, and I looked up GNOME, and GNOME is also a protector. It's not just, I just thought it was just these weird dwarfs, or, kind of like these, Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. What the heck's GNOME? When I looked up the definition, the lawn gnomes are like they can protect as well. So I'll take that today. I'm trying to be a protector. It's hard to do it with, when you keep getting suspended, but I seem to be doing fine. I just have a very small audience of very important people. That's all I need. So thank you, Wordle Muses. You're always cracking me up. I mean, you're running out of words, I know, but I get it with gnome. I will take that. I am a gnome. I am an exiled gnome protecting. Okay, onward. So very fast. I have 10 minutes or less. Oh, let's just get through this. So let's go through the 3 points. 4 WNM players who share the record for 3 most pointers in a single game with 9 3-points in a single game are, in chronological order, Kelsey Mitchell did it first 5 years ago. Jewel Lloyd did it 3 years ago. Enrique did it last year, and Rhyne did it just a couple of weeks ago. And that one is, I believe, rigged. And there's a very slight difference, and I'll show you why. There's a couple of reasons why I'm thinking this, okay? And it's just very recent stuff, this 3-point rigging, at least in the WNBA. It's probably been going on a long time, I have a feeling, over in the NBA. All right, we're going to show this video real fast. I hope we can do this. Let's just see how it goes. Let's go up. Oh, I hope this works, you guys. Okay, let's do this. So right now I'm counting how many times. Here's Kelsey. Here's a real shooter breaking a real record. Ready? We're going to count. This is the 9, and I'm going to count how many times it hits the rim going into the net. Okay? Going into the net.
Mitchell, she's got space.
Swish.
She's got 3. Wheeler, out to Mitchell. She's been hot. She stays hot.
So much time to kind of get herself, as we
Hit the rim slightly.
falling short last season.
Hits the rim and it has a funny bounce, but it goes in.
Mitchell found more space. She's got it. Lady off to Mitchell. She's got another, and then once again she has some space.
Swish.
She's got another. Mitchell, how is she that open? Mitchell.
Swish.
Oh!
And
Mitchell, she'll pull up. Here's a 3.
Swish.
She's got it, and that's a record.
That's my Kelsey.
With
Okay, so there's a real shooter. She barely scraped the rim on one of those shots, and one of them had this weird, it wasn't a weird bounce. That looks like a regular bounce that, goes your way. And she had a lot of other shots that she missed, but every one that actually went in was a huge swoosh from that distance, okay? So I would say 7.5 of the 9 shots she made were swoosh, like all net, okay?
9 threes in a game. It's never been
2 years
done
later, we get Jewel Lloyd.
Now Lloyd
Swish.
knocks him on the kick. Lloyd 3 rattles
rim.
that home. Here's Lloyd.
Hit
Even
the
with
rim.
that, Lloyd steps into it.
Swish.
And Eric will
Swish.
step back three.
Swoosh.
In her vein by Walker Kimbrough off the screen.
Swoosh.
8 for 13.
And swoosh. Okay, so two of them kind of hit the rim, and it didn't go around and around. It didn't rattle that much. So I'm gonna say 7 out of 9 were swoosh all net. So the next person, I don't have a. So Arike, she did it last year. She has a whole history of making 3 points. She broke her own record. She had 7 a few years ago. Anybody who's older, also the other thing is these guys did it a while ago, and they're older and they have records. These three also have 35% 3-point percent or more as 3-point shooters over relatively long careers. But I don't have the Enrique. There's no video of all of that day where she did 9 shots. It was against the Fever last year, and I don't have it. But I guarantee watching the other ones where she did 7, they were mostly swooshes, and I just believe that she was a real, without being rigged. I believe she is a true 3-point record holder with 9 in that one game. That's my beliefs. So let's go to the one that I think is rigged real fast. I don't have very much time. Okay, so this would be Rhyne Howard, and this would be against the Las Vegas Aces just a few weeks ago. Oh, sorry. Let's do this. I wasn't able to get I had to record it with my phone. It's okay. Ready? Go. Rim. Hit the rim. Hit the rim. Okay, swoosh. Hit the rim. Swoosh. Swoosh. Oh, I wanted to say, the ones who are doing the 3-point, like you would think, oh, well, they're really good players, though. I mean, right here, where she comes in on the drive, the ones that I think are having rigged the 3-point shots, they're not bad players. Like, you would believe they would be good at 3 points. But, I mean, that's why they pick them. They can make the jump shot. They are really good driving to the basket. They're really good with the jump shots. They're really good inside the 3-point line. I just don't believe they're this good. I think they'll be okay at the 3 points, but not this good, is the point. That's why I left that in there. Rim. That one was a weird one. That looked like the Halliburton one, which might have been rigged. Remember when it went straight up? That one wasn't quite as... That, you know, when you look at the difference between that one and the real bounce that Kelsey Mitchell got, this one was a weird one. Like, I think that one was a rigged go-in. Okay? So that's 4 hitting the rim. 5 hitting the rim. Okay, swish. Oh, 9. Okay, so Rhyne Howard had, so Kelsey Mitchell, swish, swish, swish. Arike, I believe, were probably swish, swish, swish. Also, a record of doing it. Also, there's a lot of things going in the favor of that not being rigged. And then we come to Rhyne Howard not too long ago. 5 of them are like rattling around. They're not swished. So those that were rattling around, probably all 5 of them, or 4 of the 5, 3 of the 5, whatever it is, would not have gone in. She does not get. That's not her record, and I don't think And I think the second half of the season is going to be very telling, because she's not going to be the leader in 3 points, and she's never going to have any games like that again. And I'll show you the stats on Rhyne Howard. If you look at her career, her 3 points, she's not that old. She's only 2 or 3 years in the league right now. So her this year, her 3-point percentages are 30. That's not 3 point. That's not the level of Arike. Their career 3 points are 35%. Kelsey Mitchell's career 3-point percentage is 38%. Okay, so you believe that she's making those, and it's not. But yet you look at this and you look at her 3-point tries all season, or she'll try 3 or 4. It's like random. This is like an average 3-point maker. Somebody who's 6'2", and then all of a sudden against Chicago, 9 of 19. Her highest 3-point percentage, 47.4, is the one where she's shooting the most. Like they're trying to pretend like she's hot or something. No, you saw them. They were hitting the rim. That was rigged. That game was rigged where she got this thing, and they're just trying to play her up because of the 3-point attention that But she's a really good player, though. I mean, she can make the jump shots, free throws, anything within the three is really hard to. I believe. I think that's more difficult to do the rigging on. I think the rigging, at least for the making them miss, maybe the rigging even for making them. I don't know, but I think when you rig them, it has to work on the 3-point. It's just I'm not sure, guys. Go get them. So 357. Okay, guys, this is where I'm going to leave my comments. I wanted to show you. This is where I leave my comments is on this one. I'm focusing on boost security. I'm coming right now. What happened was League Pass didn't have it. Amazon Prime didn't have today's game. So I got ESPN Plus for $11.99 a month, and they have it. So we'll see. It's going to start right now. Bye. Let me get out of here. Good luck to everybody. I hope this worked. I'm putting it up right now. I'm not even going to have time to review it. Bye. Everything's going to be okay. Hang in there, everybody. Living my best life. And Godspeed to everybody coming out the other side in one piece. That's PIECE and PEAC. Good luck. It's going to be fun. This game's going to go great. Bye.